Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. In the previous episode, we set up this new truck, DAF XF Euro 6, with modifications from Ohaha and Pendragon, and with the beautiful engine sounds from Vasily Engine Voice Records. So let's turn on the engine and hear that purr. Beautiful. And thanks as well for the comments, guys. It seems like you enjoyed that truck config episode as well, and you're liking the truck. That's good to hear. Now, there's a bit of conflict with how the steering wheel, which steering wheel you prefer. Some of you prefer it black, some of you prefer the orange. And because it's more or less split halfway, I'll keep it this way for now, and then I'll just adjust later on, right? Anyway, you might notice something different. This was recommended by Oland. If you see, I don't have the GPS there anymore. Instead, I have the map of Europe. Because if you remember from the previous episode, I did complain a bit about that map, about that GPS not being large enough. And so, Olan found a mod that's actually very nice. It's a Garmin mod, I think. What it does is it adds GPS accessories. Adds some GPS accessories and makes the built-in GPS like a map, so it doesn't duplicate itself. So what we'll be doing, hopefully this works, and hopefully I didn't miss anything here. I don't think so. Yeah. Trying to remember the comments if I missed something. Alright, so that's the map now. And then we can actually make something like here maybe? No, not that one. Probably, yeah, these ones, these red ones. If we zero out everything and just leave it the Garmin 50 element navigator, there you go. And then you'll see that this is also in the mods list. So go and check out the video description, the Excel file, the Google Sheets should be there. That one. That looks perfect actually, docked on that spot. So it doesn't really need to be on the window, but that's perfect visuals. Black rotated left, not really rotated right. I think this one is perfect enough. Silver, we have black, silver, or paint, I believe. Yeah, that one's super black. That one's just grayish. I think we'll leave it that way. Black glare visor, what's that? Oh, I think that's with the... I think I like the glare visor, so it doesn't reflect when there's light at the back of the truck. You know that sometimes the dashboard here gets kind of white because of the glare. So ideally with that glare visor, we shouldn't get that kind of behavior anymore. Alright, Garmin, looks good, looks perfect. We got rid of the compass, but maybe we can bring it back somehow. We can put that there. Let me see. Compass. That one. It's not like we can see it, but it's good that it's just there. Alright, let's keep it. Confirm the order. Hopefully this works. Alright, now the map itself is always on, which is kind of weird. I wish it turned off as well, because right now it just looks like a sticker. But anyway, the important thing is that Garmin mod right there. Beautiful. I like it. That's much bigger than that one, and it's such a better angle as well. Nice, I like. Right, my force feedback is back. It was just an issue with the display, and the force feedback plugin kind of bugged out the last episode when I was complaining about it. Beautiful audio. Not everyone likes it though. I think Jesse didn't like it, but some of you, most of you guys did. So that's good enough for me. And personally, I also am a fan. Also, I did download an update to SIP's realistic traffic density. Okay, there is some traffic there. I was kind of scared that it bugged itself out and didn't have anything anymore, because I am not seeing any cars or trucks. It might be it would just need some time to refresh itself, probably. Rip. What's happening? There you go. There you go. There's the traffic. Now, I'm not really sure what changed. There were a couple of technical changes in the log of the traffic density. This is also updated in the mods list now, so if you want to check it out, it's there. But I don't understand most of it. I think Sip and who's that other guy with who does the traffic density? They kind of collaborated, and they kind of worked together on some of the features. That's how I got from it. But hopefully things look more natural now. I think there's something with the lane merge or lane choice for the cars, for the AI. Maybe they pick lanes smarter now or something. With the merge though, with the actual AI, with the behavior, I'm not expecting any big change. Right, the job is here, and the job is actually, oh yes, haven't talked about this yet. So I had a change of heart, mainly because of the Southern Region map. So the Southern Region map, we started playing with it last week on stream, Clumsy Trucking stream, last Friday. Now in the series itself, we've never had Southern Region. Southern Region adds on the Southern region of Russia, to be specific, somewhere over here. And it is a beautiful map. It's one of the most beautiful maps I've ever seen. And Sheng and some other people can attest to that. So I'd like to show that to everyone, but in order to get there, we'll have to travel quite a way. And we'll have to go back to Poland, go back to Belarus, go back to Russia, and then cross over to that southern part. So I decided, yeah, let's do that. I guess it would be worth it. Because we could go to Barcelona, which is what my initial plan was. But we've been there, and maybe it's improved, but maybe we wait for ProMods next version before we get there. Southern region is available now. I haven't activated it yet in this profile, but when we're near, I'll activate it, and we should be there. Now we can just teleport if worst comes to worst. But right now, I think let's go and travel there normally. So let's take what the heck? How do you even pronounce that? Liber LTM 1060. Probably German. Looks like one of those cranes, we call them, 36 tons. I'm not sure which mod this came from. This might not be from the Heavy Haul DLC. This might be a Jazzy Cat. Look at that. Beautiful. Even with the heavy cargo almost maxed out, maneuverability is more than halfway through. Because of that, I would guess because of that axle at the back, that steering axle at the back, which just makes the truck itself dance. Right, so we're on to our first job in the new truck. Hopefully it ends up smooth, but we'll see. In any case, we'll make it as scenic as possible, as chill as possible, and maybe as derpy as possible as well. Oh, beautiful. There's the trailer for sure. Pretty detailed. Although maybe not as detailed as the Heavy Haul trailers. The trailers on the Heavy Haul DLC, but still, it's very good. Okay. Now I do have advanced trailer coupling turned on for this truck, I believe. So let me try and align to it. And of course it fails first try. If it fails first time, don't surrender, just keep at it. And yeah, I still have that problem of too much brightness and gamma on my screen. Even though I double checked and my config file says it's 1.0, the gamma is 1.0, so it's normal. So it must be something with the graphics settings I have with the tweaks, because I have an NVIDIA inspector tweak. Does this not work? Oh no, I'm not aligned at all. My bad. Okay, so let me try one more time. Maybe something like this. Perfect. after 10 tries. There we go. Hopefully this has steerable trailer axles. It looks like it. I think most of the flatbed trailers have it already. Yes, it does. Look at that. Look at that beauty at the back. Just swaying the opposite side. The same as my truck axle at the back, swaying the opposite side. Let's dance, guys. Let's dance. 36 tons is nothing to laugh about, but I think our truck can handle it just fine. I'll have to get used to the gearbox yet though. I still have to get used to it. It's a bit... wow, that's bright. Go out, go in. Yeah, I'm still not sure if anyone is encountering that problem, and if you guys have a solution for it. I've done quite a lot of changes, or tried a lot of things for it. Turned off color correction, things like that, and I guess the only... and I don't want to disable the NVIDIA tweaks, because that's what's improving my frame rate. Without it, my frame rate would suck. And I don't want to turn off HDR as well, because HDR is not just the brightness and the gamma, it also adds a lot more in terms of how beautiful the scenery looks, more vibrant and everything. So I don't want to disable it. Hello? Let's try not skip gears, right? 36 tons is nothing to laugh about. It's not one of the heavy guys, but it does have its bearing. Oh yes, and by the way, it's not yet 100% confirmed, but I am one step closer to going to Germany in real life for a week for work. So I'll probably go end of June, and if everything goes well, I still have my visa appointment, but if everything goes well, then I'm off to Germany, off to Frankfurt. The unfortunate thing though is I won't be able to get a car. I won't be able to rent one because I don't think my license is valid in Europe. So I think I'll have to I'll just have to take a cab or something. How do you guys travel? For folks in Germany, how do you travel if you don't have a car? Is it like the US, where you're pretty much screwed if you don't have your own car? Or is public transportation pretty much developed? Because I was in Berlin a few months back, and we had I saw the S-Bahn, lots of trains, lots of buses. So inside the city it's good, but I actually have to travel from Frankfurt to Bad Homburg, which is a town or a city near Frankfurt, and I think I'll have to cross the Autobahn to get there. So I'm not sure how do I cross the Autobahn without my own car. Is there like a public transport, a bus, or maybe I need to take a cab? And how do you take cabs in Germany? Is there like, I know there's no Uber. Uber was like banned or something. It closed, or it didn't get approval from the government, because Germany is very strict when it comes to laws, and Uber likes to bend those laws, and Germany just wouldn't have it. So all in all, I think that made Uber back out of Germany. But I think, from what I've read, Germany is pretty the taxis in Germany are pretty standard, or have a pretty good process. When you want to book them, you can call maybe, or is there an app? So if you have any tips for me, guys, how I can travel on my own in Germany, do let me know. I would have a colleague. Actually, he's my boss. I would probably be traveling with him, going to the office, so I can just hitch a ride. He will be renting a car because he's from Italy. He's from Rome, and he'll be traveling to Germany. So he more or less knows how to drive in Europe, has the license, and would rent a car and everything like that, so it should be fine. But yeah, I still want to have a way to travel on my own, so I'm not that dependent, right? So So yeah, I would want a way to travel by myself as well, just to not be too attached, so I can roam around and look around. Also, what can you recommend that I see in Frankfurt? I won't have much time. I'll be landing probably Sunday afternoon, so I'll probably have some time to look around. But after that, oh yeah, speaking of autobahns, right? Speaking of autobahns, actually, maybe I can turn on the map and show you guys what I mean. Wait a minute. So if, let's see, Frankfurt, this is where I'm going. The airport is here as well. Bad Homburg is somewhere, it's not in ETS2, but Bad Homburg is somewhere probably here in the middle. So I would have to take, if this map is accurate, I would have to take Autobahn A5, is that how you call it? To get there, somewhere here. So I'm not sure how to do that, and I'll be staying over at Frankfurt near the airport. Airport is somewhere here, I guess. I'm not really sure. I just, from what I saw in the maps. So I would have to travel that way. So what can I see here, and how do I go there? So for our German friends, or for those who are familiar with the landscape in Frankfurt, if you have any recommendations, I would be looking forward to them. And just makes it very apt, that discussion, because we are in Germany. Even though we're going back to Poland, we are in Germany right now. I also had a lot of trouble with booking the flights. I just booked it yesterday. So difficult. Because the approval process, our company is undergoing a lot of changes. And the travel approval process is like super unclear currently. And so I needed to learn the new process, and the approvers are not approving anything. You know, I have the request for since start of May, and it only just got approved last Sunday, so it took almost a month. Oh crap, it's raining. Oh, triple wiper hype. Yes, staff signature triple wiper hype. Nice. What speed am I at? Am I speeding already? I think I am. Oh yes, I am. Whoops. Slow down a bit. Just in time, because there's the speed radar. Yeah, no penalty. Even though it's raining, it looks very realistic, isn't it? Thanks to Foggy Weather 2.0. Still in closed beta, but it is progressing, so it should not be that far off. Maybe a few more weeks and it should be out. Yeah. Police. Yeah, so Germany. Any tips? Because admittedly, when I was in Germany a few months ago, we were just 2-3 days there, I think. So didn't really have a lot of time to... Oh crap. Super hard to stop. Super hard to stop. Okay, made it. I like this new range layout. It makes shifting gears much easier. Like I can estimate which gear I should shift to, especially when downshifting. I can estimate it much easier. Full retarder, full engine brake. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot about that. So yeah, Germany. Yeah, the travel approval process was very slow, and I almost got in trouble for it, because when you book your travel, when you request for a travel, you have to give estimates of the cost. So you have to take a look at the... Ooh, nice trailer. Nice. I like that trailer, dude. And I can hardly move. Let's go first gear. Am I hitting something? Do I have my retarders on? Not really. I don't have anything on. So I'm not sure why I'm super slow here. think I hit something. Probably. An invisible something. Might be the trailer's way too much on the other side and I kinda hit the railing. Maybe. Ooh, nice Iveco truck. I've never had an Iveco truck. Nice trailer as well. Yeah, so the travel approval process, what happens is you take, what do you say? Before you book, you have to request. And when requesting, you have to take a look at the costs and give an estimate and then request. So I did an estimate last May, beginning of May. These are your travel costs, this is how much the hotel costs, and I give it a bit of a buffer. So even if because it will probably go up because the approval process takes some time. So things will get a little bit more expensive, undoubtedly. But then, right of way please, thank you. But then, I gave it around a couple of $100 allowance. But then the entire approval process took almost a month. Before it only took like 2 weeks, even 1 week sometimes. But now with the change in the process, things are looking much worse. Second gear, do it. Third gear, fourth gear. Nice, we made it. That was probably the loan. Yep, 12 o'clock. No penalties, just the loan. So yeah, it's so I gave a bit of an estimate there. It took a month, and by the time it got approved and I was ready to book, the costs were astronomically higher. So what the heck, how do I book now? And the problem with it is if you requested for this amount, you can't go beyond it. Otherwise you'd need another set of approvals, things like that. And it's just a headache, it's just a time sink. The entire process is weird. Oh, I forgot to turn on my lights. Turn that on, there you go. Yeah, it's weird. So eventually I found a flight. I'll be flying Qatar Airways. Yeah, I wanted Emirates in the beginning because Emirates is one of the best, I believe, and it's quite cheap. It's a preferred flight. It's a preferred airline with our company. So that was my ideal thing. But then, and that was what I found before. But then now, when I was looking at flights yesterday, everything was like, a minute, let me try and move over to this side. Everything was like super expensive, or the cheaper ones was like 2 stops, had 2 stops, and then if you can imagine, the entire trip took 52 hours. 52 frigging hours. What the heck? I'm doomed. Okay, not so doomed. Just went over the grass a bit. Yeah, 52 hours. Like, the entire flight itself, it should only take around 12 hours. And you would have a layover in between. So maybe it will take around 15 to 17 hours is the ideal thing. It's the normal thing. But then again, because of that problem, 52 hours. So there were 2 stops. The first stop had you stopping for 14 hours in the airport, and the next stop had you stopping 22 hours at the airport. What the heck will you do that long? And you can't book a hotel. It's not part of the cost. You can probably go out into the country where you're stopping, but you have to check the visa and everything. Can I move, please? Thank you. Got a bit of lag there, interestingly enough. There you go. Cruise control at 11th gear. Now the gearbox itself is a bit weird. If you see, I'm 80, but I'm still just at 11th gear. And the thing, how we are at the revs, the tachometer, it's not even reaching 1500. So it appears like I'll never reach 12th gear if I just stay at 80. Maybe it depends on the trailer load, but yeah, with this current setup, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, finally I was able to find a flight, and it's decent enough. The entire trip one way is around 16-17 hours, and more or less it's good. It's acceptable, and the timings are not that bad. Yeah, I just don't know how to travel within Germany itself, but we'll see how it goes. It's also been some time since why am I always going the border there? It's also been some time since I put on my long sleeves because I usually work from home, so I don't know if they still fit. I've grown quite a bit since then, although admittedly I am on a diet the past few weeks, and I think I've been doing pretty well, considering. Like, I started cooking my own food, only got the healthy stuff like red rice, no fats, lean meat, minimal preservatives, almonds for snacks, things like that, you know. So I am doing quite well, but it wasn't always the case, so I'll have to keep it up. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's not yet 100%, but hopefully it pushes through. It would be an experience for sure. Stop. What's happening? No! What the heck was that about? That was super weird. Like, they were stopping because some of them were turning right. Not really sure. Let's try and merge here. Actually, do we need fuel? Where's the fuel? The left. Not really. Let's just proceed. Can I squeeze in, please? Thank you. How far are we going? 182 kilometers, right? Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that's a Total. Nice. I'm familiar with that. We have that over in the Philippines. And in Singapore, I think as well. I'm not really sure. I don't pay much attention to fuel stations in Singapore because I don't drive a car here. So it's like, I don't care. And we are crossing over to Poland. Here we go. Nice. Polska. Good. At least we don't have bad words anymore. If you remember that last time we saw something strange. Yeah, it really was. Some not nice words were graffitied on the wall. I think that was the episode when ProMods 2.16 came out, and I was thinking to myself, is this a new feature? Did they add this in? And apparently it was from the Poland rebuilding team, and I think they're trying to remove it moving forward to keep it cleaner. Even though realistically it's true that they have those graffitis in real life in the area, but yeah, you don't have to portray that in game. It's not going to make the scene less realistic if you don't have that, if you remove that. My only problem now is how the heck do I take a screenshot when it's raining? That kinda sucks. Also, it's a bit weird, but my wheel seems to be lighter than usual. Not sure if it's because of the DAF truck. Maybe the DAF is super light. But yeah, feels a lot. Maybe I'm much stronger now because I'm going to the gym. Dream on, right? We're good. Is that at all I'm seeing? Looks like it. Let me try and slow down already, because I have a feeling this truck in front of me is going to be... Oh no, that's not a toll gate. That's not a toll gate at all. Okay. Let's just proceed then. Very nice interchange here. If you look at the map, looks like something that I can do in city skylines. Not bad at all. I hope that guy doesn't pull out. Okay, thank you. Sometimes the derpiness of the AI when merging is an advantage, as long as you're not in the same lane as them. This guy though, what the heck? Yeah, it looks like something new. Maybe it's from the real traffic mod by Zip, but it seems weird how they stop on the line before they even exit. So the one on the same line, which is going straight, is inconvenienced by them. That's not how you drive. I mean, yeah, you probably slow down a little, but not that much. That's just insane. You slow down when you move out to the other line, to the exit line, but not here. I hope they fix that. It must be from the mod. It's something that they just started experiencing in this episode, or maybe it's just more apparent because we're in an autobahn where everything is smooth sailing. We'll see how it goes. Also guys, don't forget to comment if you are okay with the engine sounds, or if you would like them louder. They are a bit soft, I think, but I'm not really sure. Oh yes, also I have an update. So I was looking for music. I got a comment one time with my City Skylines series. Got some comments that it would be nice if there was music, and I've been getting comments every now and then in Truck Sim in the stream where they would say it would be nice if there was some music. So I started looking for some. You know how it is with YouTube music, right? It's very picky. You can't just play any song. If I'm trying to post it in YouTube afterwards, it has to be safe, it has to be clean, no copyrighted music. So I started looking for some, and I found it. I found a guy named Ben Burns. His channel is called Abstraction Music, and he has a lot of music. He composes every week. He has a stream where he makes music live, and the audience can participate with how the music sounds overall. So there is audience participation even. Oh wait, I think this is a photo op. I might continue my explanation, my story after this one. So maybe if I take a photo here, let's see if that works. Let's see. So yeah, Ben Burns, Abstraction Music. And then he has a Patreon campaign where you can donate as little as $1 a month to support him, and that would encourage the... Wow, what happened there? And that would encourage the people to... that would encourage him to make more music and keep at it. And I would definitely like that. The rain is kind of actually a nice effect. Maybe we can have it like this and show at the same time the sign at the back saying that we're in Poland. Praha. Praha, isn't that in Czech Republic? Or maybe that's the Praha in Warsaw. No, that's probably the real Praha, because there's a Praha region in Praha district in Warsaw, if I remember right. I went there. Isn't that scenic, but the truck itself is looking fabulous. So let's probably focus on that one. Something like this maybe could work. Yeah, and I did forget to turn on my beacons, so I'll work with that afterwards. Alright, let's turn on the beacons. Beacons are on. No interior lights though, too bad. We do have a faint blue one, if I recall correctly. It should be there. Anyway, yes, so I found Ben Burns, and I really like his music because it's pretty unique. It's not those, you know how those common electronic music are, like they're super beaty, super lively, and really good to like a dance music somewhat. Not here. Actually, I should stay here. Very interesting interchange as well. Yeah, so if you know those types, his music is not like that at all. His is more down tempo, more chill, and very varied. It's not just like some people, they're good, but they have a specific signature that their music sounds a bit the same. They're good, but it's like, you know, it's from them, and it's pretty much a single style. Ben has so many very different styles. If you try and hear his music, it doesn't have a specific signature to them. Like, everything is unique, and everything is, although not every music he has is perfect for what I want to play in the channel, most of it is. And so it's a very good, I was really happy to find it. I was thankful for it, and I actually became a patron for him. So I got his I subscribed to his $1 a month patron campaign to support him and encourage him to continue, because that's what you do when you want to support someone, when you want them to encourage them, right? Even though I could have gotten the music for free, it's still, you know, honor system. Like, I'm earning a few bucks out of my YouTube vids. Why not spend a little to share that blessing? And it's not like they're not giving you anything. If you're using their music, then if I'm using their music, then why not, right? It's paid forward kind of thing. So I did start supporting him, and that means I'll be using his music from here on out. So I'm not really sure if you guys like music in ETS2 series. I'm not really sure if it's for trucking, because some people like to hear the roar of the engine, you know, and if you add music to it, it kind of dissolves the engine sounds. So not everyone likes it. So I would encourage everyone to comment and let me know which one you want, with music or without, and then I'll adjust from there. To be sure though, I will use it on my City Skylines. So whenever I stream City Skylines, whenever I have the series, I'll use it there. But Truck Sim, not really sure yet. But yeah, I'll be using my music from him, and if you're interested in checking him out, in the video description there should be something there which links to his channel. Even though I'm not using his music exactly in this video, in general I am, so I attribute him, I credit him in the video description. Wow, look at that. Things just became brighter, like, oh. Did you guys see that? That was strange. Now it's super bright. Yeah, so do let me know if you prefer music or not. It's a bit down tempo, it's electronic mostly, but very different themes. It's not like it's a fixed kind of style. It's very varied, and I like it. And he keeps on adding to it every week. He composes a song every week. In his 2-hour stream, I think, within 2 hours he's able to make a new song. It's unbelievable for me, from my untrained ears. Like, I would never have an idea how to build music like that, especially in 2 hours. That takes skill, and so I supported him. So yeah, go and check him out. The link should be below. Go and check out his channel and his music. And if you're feeling generous, if you want to support him as well, like I do, go and become a Patreon as well. It only takes $1 for his Patreon campaign. You can give more if you want, but $1 is the minimum. And with that, I segue into my GameWisp account. So I don't have a Patreon account. I don't have a Patreon campaign, but I do have a GameWisp account. And GameWisp is something similar. I think I spoke about this in previous episodes already. And what's happening? Traffic? Yeah. So for some reason that lane is being prioritized. Let's just wait for it. I'll tell you guys a story. So yeah, the GameWisp account is ready. It's live. And you can actually subscribe to me already. If you have a few bucks available, you can subscribe to me. It's a monthly basis. You'll get some perks. You'll get access to a subscriber-only channel in my Discord server, things like that. And I'll ask for your inputs whenever I'm thinking of starting a new series, or I'm thinking of doing something specific in a series, like where do you guys want to go in ETS2, which truck do you want. You'll have a bigger voice if you're a sub, because I'll know that you are really interested in seeing the community grow and seeing the games flourish. So I would trust more your inputs, especially if they make sense, right? So if you're a sub, then you can participate in that when it happens. There are 3 tiers currently as I speak. There are 3 tiers available: supporter, backer, and VIP. So it costs $4.99, $9.99, and $14.99. I'm not expecting anyone to get the higher tiers. Not even expecting anyone to get the lowest tier. But if anyone is interested, you would be more than welcome, and it would really, I would really appreciate it. But it's not required. It's just something that you can do as a form of support if you have some spare bucks. But don't go hungry on my account, right? If you're going hungry, don't subscribe. If you have a few spare bucks, then go ahead if you want to support me that way. But that gives me that really brightens the heart, so to speak, with those kinds of things. Because you can get all of this, what I'm doing, for free, but the fact that you voluntarily give financial support says something about how much you support the channel, right? Like, you can get it for free, but no, it's like saying, yeah, it's free, but you deserve more, something like that. That's exactly what I'm doing with Ben Abstraction Music. So I can imagine how it feels for Ben to have people do that. And yeah, so that's why I built my GameWisp, just so if someone has the means and has the inclination to do so, they can. Because I've had people before who ask about it, and I couldn't really give an answer before. Like, some people were asking if I had a Patreon, if there was some way they could support the channel, and before I didn't have it, so I set something up. Okay, not doing so well on this hill. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, good. Oh, almost hit that guy. Alright, we're good. So yeah, there are 3 tiers, and the lowest one is $4.99 a month. And if you get the higher tiers, you'll get even more benefits. Like, you'll have your name in my video descriptions. You'll have your name in my Twitch panel as a backer, as a VIP. And if you're a VIP, you get access to behind the scenes footage. So I don't have those yet, but I'm planning to make one where I actually just show what's happening in the background, how I have my desktop set up, how I record, what are my OBS settings, how is it set up, how do I work with it, what do I do, how do I record, how do I upload, what's the process I'm going through. It's not the best process, but it is mine. And if you're remotely interested in doing that, the VIP tier would have access to it. It's not cheap though, so it's only for those hardcore guys if there are any. Yeah, but you're very much welcome to it. I just put it there in case someone would be interested. Yeah, so yeah, go and check it out. And if you have questions, just tweet me at the Clumsy Geek. Ask questions, ask away, and I would be happy to answer them. Like if you're not clear on the subscriber benefits, on the payment schemes, things like that, just let me know. And if you don't have spare money, that's fine. Just viewing the channel, just being in the channel, viewing the videos, commenting, liking is more than enough. Like I said, it's not required at all to subscribe. It's just an added bonus and a icing on the cake for me. Okay, where do we park? There we go. That's where we park. Okay, how the heck do we go around here? I guess we can probably do something like this. Yeah, the turning radius in this truck is insanely... Whoa! Whoa! What the heck happened? 4% damage on the trailer, 9% on the truck. It just jumped. It just jumped. I think that's because we kind of hit the trailer there a bit. Wow, that's just insane. That is just insane. Let's see how that goes if it happens again. Lost a bit of money just because of that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it kind of jumps up and down. Okay, we do it this way. Yeah, that's the funky physics for you happening when you're doing some stuff and hitting some trailers, bouncing all around the place. How do we go around here then? I guess we go around in this spot. Let's see. Can I go and use that? Probably. Look how much it turns. It's just insane. Oh. Can I go around like this? Let's see. Might not be the smartest thing, but we'll see. Yeah, I should have turned left when I entered this intersection, when I entered this establishment. Now we have a bit of damage on the truck and the trailer, which is crap. This being a new truck and everything, I hate it. Alright, let's try that again. Come on, steer for me. Okay, there you go. Steering too much. Yeah, this is something I haven't mastered yet. Reversing with heavy haul trailers, with steerable axles and stuff. It's just super tricky how dancing they are. Okay, let's try it like this. Slowly, but surely. Make sure not to have too sharp an angle. Where's the flag? It's there. Okay. Have no clue where it is currently. Maybe somewhere here. I think we hit another trailer. Whoops. My bad. Oh yeah, there's a tanker there. And it was going so well until the parking. Crap. Okay, so is it here? I can't even see it. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's there. Yeah, that's correct. Let's see. That's there. Okay, good. Can I somehow just dance with it? Maneuver myself for it. There you go. There you go. Phew. Well, at least we're right? Lots of penalties for this one. Crap, satisfactory. On the last leg, we lost 2,500 because of 4.6% damage, 121 XP lost. Well, that kinda sucks. At least we have something now. At least our DAF is no longer a virgin, so to speak. Has its first job. Hopefully we get more used to it. What the heck is that? Air pressure, I believe. To heck with air pressure. Where's the air pressure level? That one, the blue. Yeah, it's on the red line. It's on the yellow line now. The blue ones. It's the air pressure for the brakes. So let me just go and park this up, and we can call that an episode. So we'll continue with moving eastbound to get to the southern region. And when we're near, I'll enable the map. There we go. Yeah, in quiet times like these, the indicator sounds are very beautiful, but somehow I have a feeling that they're a bit too soft, the engine sounds itself, when in a highway or something like that. But here, they're perfect, right? So I'm not really sure yet. I do love the mod though, I'll keep that. Very easy to see. And that Europe map is perfect for not having duplicate GPS. That's a very well thought of addition there. Okay, let's park here and let's call it an episodo. Okay. Let's go just like that. So 460 engine isn't that strong. You've had a bit of struggle on the way, but all in all it's really good, and the sounds are something, definitely. So yeah, we'll be keeping it for now. Well, maybe we upgrade next time when we haul something heavier, but in the meantime, let's keep it. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. If any of my comments made sense, do let me know what you think about them. I'm looking forward to your comments. And please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. And this is the Clumsy Geek signing off. See you in the next episode, guys. Wow, it's bright. Thanks and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Clumsy Trucking. Have a good one.